pause. Well, combat. We probably am all screwed up on this. But oh. Hold on. Are they still going to be the same? Yes. Okay.
We cannot be defeated.
Complete. Let's start, baby. So 40 minutes for character creation. Okay. I probably screwed it up, but hey.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Where are they? This is taking forever! They didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
Sword Lords. Aldori's Sword Lords, wow, arose when famed swordsman Baron Sarian Adori agreed to train a select group of pupils in his dueling techniques. They ruled Rosslyn for generations, each as prickly and impulsive as the Order's founder. Though they are considered some of the finest sword fighters in the Inner Sea region, they are also obsessed with personal standing and honor. And Brevoy. Brevoy is a relatively young nation, having only existed since 4499 AR. The history of Brevoy before this time is a history of two often warring nations. Icy and Rosslyn. The coming of the Chorel the Conqueror changed all of this. After securing the defeat and surrender of the two nations, Chorel christened his family house Rogovia. Its rule ended with the mysterious disappearance of every member of the house in 4699 AR, leaving Brevoy in a precarious political situation. Okay.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Oh, I already love Amari.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless. Exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder.
The Stonelands are an almost wholly unsettled region in the northeastern section of the River Kingdoms, bordering the nation of Brevoy and serving as a buffer between Brevoy and the River Kingdoms. Traditionally, the haunt of bandits and monstrous humanoids, the stolen lands are regarded as stolen by all nations along their border, even though none have ever been able to keep these realms under their control for long.
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
There's a whole team of us. Who exactly will receive the Baron's
I
title?
will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
Yeah, that's a no, Ghost Rider.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
Okay, Harem.
If I may please answer the question.
Takes a long pause, waiting for the voice to die down as everyone directs their attention towards her.
We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
Why not just recognize the Stag Lord as the
That's a
Baron?
good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
This is true.
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
I already don't like this guy.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
AK, we need you to obey.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
Okay, I really like her.
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Words,
Yeah.
words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
I mean, can I just be the Baron and she be my Baroness? Because she's
Now you're
hardcore.
talking.
She is hardcore. I like her attitude. Let's go.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Alright, I'm going to use the bathroom right quick and grab something to drink. And then we'll keep on rolling because I feel like I'm going to need something to drink because I'm going to be talking a lot during this. I'm already liking this, so I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, I'd fill my tea pitcher up as well if I want to have more. Drink a decent amount of tea.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet, go, and return in triumph.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson? I have no doubt. Kind of related, I wanted to ask you something.
Okay.
How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is Barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about. And what are you a mercenary for? Is it only riches? Or maybe you want glory, too? Don't you want your feats to be remembered and glorified for centuries? Just listen. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly?
This is true.
And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way. Oh yeah, she's fantastic. You can tell she could tear a bear's head off with her bare hands, but she kind of scares me just a little. But, I mean, her sword's twice as big as I am. She could cut me down without even noticing. Just think on it a bit, all right? I'm sure you'll agree. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Okay. My quill takes its first sip. Okay. I don't want to leave the hall. I want to talk to Amari. AWS. Okay. Come look around, see if there's anything else in this room. Not really. Hey, girl. Click the exit icon, okay. Couldn't have figured that, but alright.
mansion's under attack. We need to help.
Okay.
Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere, huh? So combat. General, combat happens in real time, but you can press the pause. You can pause the game at any time to assess the situation and give orders to your companions. To pause or unpause the game, press space. Click on an opponent in order to attack them. To switch between turn-based and real-time modes, use game settings. Most of the game's mechanics are based on the Pathfinder role-playing game system and use dice rolls to determine the results of actions. The most common die has 20 sides and is used for both checks and attacks. When a battle starts, each combatant makes an initiative check. The higher their initiative, the earlier the character can act. Initiative scores can be viewed in a combat log. Combat is divided into rounds, each lasting 6 seconds. So I do know kind of how die works, but just a fair warning, I wasn't someone who got big into a lot of the games that had die rolls. So just bear with me. We're gonna learn together, and we're gonna do this together. I don't think it's really that hard, though. I get the fundamental concepts. Attack roll. Attack is a character's attempt to strike an opponent. The result of attack of many characters. Blah blah blah. An attack exceeds the result of an attack roll. Exceeds the target's armor class. Okay. Combines many factors. Okay. Charge. This is enemy. That's enemy that's searing light. Okay. The inventory? What do I have right now? A rapier. So there is a ability to fail. I don't wanna. Okay.
We cannot be defeated! We can do it! Strike with
Jesus.
all your might!
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have? Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
I have a feeling like this is going to be too easy, so let's go up to hard for right now. If it gets too difficult, we can always turn it back. Okay.
I always have a second plan.
There is no greater satisfaction than overcoming a challenge. That is, of course, until one day the challenge overcomes you. We will be victorious!
Leave this one to me.
Serves you right.
We won't falter!
Okay. Ah, so that's 5 times a day. Oh, I see.
I won't give up!
Wow.
Be the end!
When we retreat, this is not supposed to happen.
Already. That's funny. So I need to figure this out. Is it F2 that's save?
Help! Help! The mansion's under attack.
Charge! We can do it!
F5. Just a quick save.
It is done. We cannot be defeated! I can't cast it like that.
You're just in time, Lady Gemma. Speaking of that.
No stopping now. Onwards.
It's just a regular copper ring.
This is my path.
Anything is possible.
I don't tolerate fools.
I wrote it like I saw it. Serves you right.
Time's way. Leave this one to me.
Oh, that's another... Oh, that is a spell he can... Okay.
Strike with all your might!
You deserved it.
We won't falter!
Really?
Yeah!
Just die already!
Yeah!
Any last wishes?
Time to get my hands dirty again!
Forwards!
Protect me, please.
We can do it!
Okay. Healing explosions. Okay, the bard has a healing spell. Your affliction. Wait, does she
Let me
have?
ink dry.
Yes, it's cure light runes. Okay. Ah, okay. Okay. We're learning here, so I'm gonna save. Because we're still learning.
I deserve better.
Pathetic. They could not protect themselves. Can I technically wear this? Do I not have... No, I have light armor proficiency. I'm eventually gonna get heavy armor. Ooh, kitty.
March on.
Cooking ingredient, let's go. Cooking book, let's... Even better. There's our girl.
It's the end for you rats!
Let's make this quick!
This is where I step in.
Out of my way!
Strike with all your might! We won't falter!
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down. Blood for Gorum!
Knows our Lord in Iron is a god of battle above all other pursuits. It is said that he will rust away into nothingness if there is ever a time with no more conflicts to be fought. His faithful believe he is present in every iron weapon of war that is forged.
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Also known as the Savored Sting in the Unquenchable Fire, is the goddess of lust and revenge who takes on many faces and guises. She is held in especially high regard by elves, who often identify with her mercurial moods and changeable nature. A fondness for wasps has earned this vengeful deity the title of Savored Sting. Their enemies, a trait Callistra's followers hope to emulate when pursuing their goals. Okay. Give me all your stuff. Give me all your stuff. We already looted that.
No stopping now.
Went through here. Drop your weapons and we'll spare your lives. The generous and afraid I can't offer you the same courtesy. What is that? You just murked him. Bro, what is that? Bro, what the hell was that?
Anything else?
will be victorious.
Serves you right.
Leave this one to me.
Forwards! We can do it! I won't give up. Can it be the end?
Just die already! Time to get my hands dirty again!
I stand ready.
Adventures call to them. What troubles you?
I always have a
And
second
Lindsay
plan.
was called forth. Anything is possible.
My patience is running thin.
Applause, please.
It is done.
Oh, this game. I just want to loot everything. Just want to loot everything. The daggers aren't worth anything. Three, this is one. Just want to loot everything. This game is gonna kill me on loot.
I don't tolerate fools.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
Yeah.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
Because she's a boss.
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Alright, girl. Masterwork Scythe. She has a 6 chainmail. Two-handed weapon. You take this hide armor. No, that's light. We can't wear that. Here, counter traps. Perception check.
Look here.
Applause, please. Just letting the ink dry.
Check that out.
Anything else? I see something. I failed. I'm sorry. Applause, please.
At least it wasn't a catastrophic failure.
Follow me.
That could have been bad. Ooh. Is that good for her? Another medium. Guild Faith. I don't know if we're supposed to go. Supposed to go here. Okay.
cannot stand against me.
Strike with all your might!
Unworthy.
You deserved it.
Out of my way! Leave this one to me.
This body holds this. Can't be over.
Wow, she got wrecked. Jesus.
Can it be the end?
This was not supposed to happen.
I think I actually killed one of my own people.
Any last wishes? I should withdraw for what? A miserable last chapter.
I think I actually killed her even more. That hurt. Just a little bit.
State your desire.
It is done.
They dare to attack me?
Unworthy. Ha! Wretched things.
We can do it!
Serves you right.
Really, guys?